Today we're doing a Halloween set of nails. This is going to be the voiceover because the audio was not very well. So I'm trying this new polish that I got from Amazon, and as soon as it comes around, I'll tell you the name of it again. I probably showed it. Yeah, so this one comes with the matte, glossy, and base coat. And actually, it turned out pretty good. Like, I was impressed because it was pretty cheap. There's Joytii, the name of it. Yeah, I was impressed with it because, usually if something's cheap price, it's not going to be that great. No, this stuff was awesome. The base coat was awesome, and the top coats were awesome. Even the matte coat, like sometimes when you do a matte coat on some of the stuff, you get like a streak or an unevenness, like it doesn't, equalize or, flatten, like spread out on its own level. Yeah, so this stuff worked awesome, as you will see during it. Some parts I'm going to be speeding up, and some parts I'm going to slow down, just, to save time here, because it's a lot of footage. The thickness of this stuff is like a medium thickness. I like it. I like thin ones to medium. And these are the polishes. These are nail stamping polishes because I didn't have a purple in the nail polishes that I liked. So I'm looking them over to see. Oh, actually I got one nail polish there and the other two are stamping. Well, one's nail art, one's stamping, and one's polish. Excuse me, my stomach is growling today. Wow. I believe I go with the nail art one and use that purple because I wanted them to be a Halloween and a purple. And then the other ones is I have no idea how to say this, the Sadas nail tips. They're the extra long ones. And I believe these ones are the square. Yeah, the square. I've written it on the thing. Square extra longs. So I'm doing the base coat right now. I think I did buff these up just a little bit. Not too much, just a little. Because I wanted to see how they turned out without buffing them fully. Because usually when I buff like quite a bit so it can adhere. But this time I only went lightly. And usually when you put a base coat on some of these without buffing, or sanding, buffing, whatever you want to do, they bead. And you can see at first it starts to bead, but then it completely levels out. As you keep brushing it, it just smooths right out. It doesn't bead anymore. And I was impressed because I am not impressed easily with base coats because there's a lot of base coats out there that are crap. Yeah, and the stench, well, not stench, the smell of these are not bad. If you've ever used Model 1's matte coats and bottom coats and base coats and stuff like that, yeah, it smells just like that almost. Actually pretty close to that. And it's not strong, it's just, a little bit getting used to. Okay, so now I'm curing them, and I believe I go straight in with the nail art stuff. I put a little bit on a palette and then use a brush, I believe, because the brush on this one was crap. And yeah, it's just not gonna work for that. And me waving my fingers around, I must be talking my head off. Yep, let's see. Oh yeah, and sped up too, remember. I talk with my hands a lot. And I'm probably saying how well this nail art stuff is, and it is really good. I get it at my nail place that I usually go to, the nail professional stores, and it's his back shelf has a bunch of ones for 99 cents and stuff like that, like I guess old ones or whatever. Yeah. So, and I'm impressed with that brand actually. And here's the instructions to go with the top coat, bottom coat, base coat. No, I said that wrong. Base coat, matte coat, glossy coat. The it's pretty straightforward. The same as, all other brands. This one I believe is 30 seconds to a minute cure time. Yeah, okay. So I put it in for 30 seconds and it wasn't cured, so I put it in for a minute. So yeah, it's most likely a minute for this cure time. It doesn't really have anything in there other than, normal instructions. Just waiting for it to cure. Doo-da, doo-da, doo-da day. I guess I could have sped this part up too, huh? Considering we're just looking at instructions. Or I could have cut it out. Yeah, that would have been better. Just staring at an empty desk doesn't really cry professional, does it? No. Okay, I believe it's dry now, so let's paint on that purple. Like I said, I'm just tapping it out on a palette here. And then, yeah, see the brush? I had to cut that brush because it was, or actually, no, that one came like that. The other one, from one of the other ones, the brush was all screwed up. And I had to cut the brush on the other one. But this one is cruddy. And then on the third color that I got, the brush is perfect on it. I only bought 3 colors of that just to test out. Because you know how some colors are different, like the reds are usually different, the yellows are usually different, and so on and so forth. And so this goes on a little clear, but the second coat will, do it right up. You just got to keep fussing with it because, like I said, nice thin layers. Because it's not a polish, it's, it's the nail art stuff, nail gel. For drawn decals and stuff like that. Yeah, so just nice thin coats and then put it in the thing, and yeah. So we'll come back in a couple minutes. Alright, so here we are with 2 coats on, I believe. 2 or 3 coats. Not exactly sure. Now I'm going to put the matte finish on them. And just a reminder that when you're using gel on top of like normal gels or normal nail polishes, there's going to be a reaction possibly with some of them. And this nail art is not a gel that I used. It is an actual nail polish nail art. So it dries on its own. So sometimes when you go to put a matte or glossy or even a base coat over it, if you're doing a transfer or something, the color to rub off. However, this brand did not rub off when I used a gel matte coat on top of it. And yeah, I could have used like the nail polish lacquer matte coat, but I wanted to use the gel because it, less time and curing. And sometimes when you would cure the two opposites, it will crackle, give you a crackle effect. It didn't do it on this one. I just put nice thin layer. Do not put a bunch of it because then it will definitely crackle. But I did a thin layer, and so it worked. And so there they are. They're all done now. You can see a little bit of the lines there from the polish. Well, it's not even a polish, nail art polish. Yeah, And so now it's time to stamp. I think that's what's coming up next. Oh, excuse me. My stomach is just growling like crazy. Yeah, so now we're doing the, not sure what we're doing. I'm moving my hands off the screen somehow. Again. Keep moving them closer. Nothing happening. Oh, now I'm going to pick them up and look at them again. Oh, pretty color. Yes, pretty color. Wave my hand some more. Yep. Wow. Guess I could have cut all this out too, huh? Alright, well, I'll be back and see if I cut out some more stuff. Okay, so here we are with some foils. Some autumn foils, 2 different kinds I have. One has like tree branches and a couple of tree branches and a couple of flower branches. And I believe the other one is just like leaves that fall off the trees. Yeah. So we're going to take a few of those and we're going to put them on. Oh yeah, and we have this marble effect. I wanted to do on one of them, I think it was a marble, like just a little bit of marble, and then outline it with a gold to make it look like sort of like a rock in the background, but not quite a rock. You know what I mean? You'll notice it later when there'll be 2 crows sitting on it. I think it turns out pretty good. These actually turn out way better in person than they look on the, on the camera. And then we have the stampers here, which I don't think I used any of the leaf stamping on this. I got them out just in case I was going to. I used foil and I think Halloween stamps and also Halloween stickers, nail art stickers. Yeah, because they were stickers. And here we are with nothing in frame. Oh, guess I work on the thumb first. Do-da, do-da, do-da. Do-da, do-da, do. Here we go again with being off screen and not sure what's going on. My hand's moving back and forth. Am I putting on the foil glue? Alright everybody, so here is the nail glue that I'm using and it's out of frame again. Yeah. Amazon, just a nail glue. I think it's from one of those popular YouTubers that does stuff. I don't know. Can't remember his name. So I'm just putting it on where I'm going to put the foil. And I think this is the rock foil I do first. And again on my frame. Wow. And the reason most of this is off frame is because I did not turn my camera the right way. Yeah, well, I used my phone for this one because my camera was not charged and I couldn't find the cord for it to plug it in and record at the same time. So I used my phone and I did not turn it sideways. I kept it straight up and I hate that because the sides get all black and yeah. I thought I put all this stuff in picture, so I guess didn't. We'll have to fix it. Okay, so here's the other one, Autumn something or other. And I can't tell you where I got them. Either Amazon or Flora's shop or AliExpress. I'm not exactly sure where I got all that stuff. So I put the glue on just a little bit, and here we go. I adjusted the screen a little bit so everybody could see it, but you still got black side, so it is what it is. And I'll come back after I'm done this part. Okay, so here I'm doing the mixing of the gold what is this? The spider gel, I think it's called. This is the gold one. It kind of separated and got really thick in the basement because that's where my studio is, and it was a little cool down there. But this stuff does separate after a while if you don't use it, and I hadn't used this for a while, and it was opened. So just stir it around, and then this is me cleaning a brush because I was too lazy to get up and get a clean one. I have like over 100 and some brushes, like art brushes, nail brushes, everything, and I choose to pick one up. And this is where I go over and outline it with the spider gel. Alrighty, and I'll be back. Okay, so here it is, the first one with the top coat on it, and you can see it is very shiny, and I'm gonna put another top coat on it just to level it out some more. You know, as you add things and stuff like that, sometimes it gets a little bumpy, so you want to smooth it out as much as you can. This stuff is very shiny and very nice. So I am just going to fast forward through all the other ones. It's just stamping and stuff, and I may chime in here and there, but enjoy your watch.